Hi there, and welcome back. This is going to be a short video tonight because I'm again on my phone. My new computer came, yay, but it is being set up right now. My husband is installing all my software, and then we have to transfer my data and all good things like that, and that takes at least 3 or 4 days. And the webcam on my laptop is not working, so I'm on my phone. But I promised you a video tonight, and so you'll get one, even if it is a little bit shorter. So, let's see. I am planning to do something. I've got an idea. Scary. Always scary when I have an idea. But I am going to be starting doing videos on writing in terms of directly focused on writing, on the process, on what it's like going from traditional to indie, the differences, what to be aware of, the administration necessary, what you need to learn in terms of being an indie author. I won't be giving you all the answers, but I will be talking about what you need to look up, what you need to study. And I will be talking about my process in general, or in specific. I can talk about some general things, but it's better if I tell you what specifically works for me, and then you adapt it for yourself. Or if it doesn't work, then you go look for other videos on what will work for you. So today is just going to be a sort of a wrap-up video. I will not be posting the writing videos in the Facebook group. I will be posting them on my YouTube channel only, and probably embedding them in my blog. I'm going to do separate videos for the Facebook group, and I'll be doing those once or twice a month. Sort of wrap-up videos, answering some of your questions, giving you some news, little updates, maybe talking a bit about the allergies or food intolerance. So that's what this is. This is a wrap-up video. And wrapping up January, because now it's February, and it is snowing. It is snowing here, and it's kind of exciting because we don't get snow much. And you know, I've been out taking some pictures and a few videos. I don't want it to last a long time, but it'd be nice if we had snow for a couple days. It's always fun to look out. Our yard is so pretty in the snow. So, anyway, so if you want to, getting back to the videos, if you want to listen to my writing videos, you'll need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. To be updated on them. So I will put the link below or above in the comments from this video, and hopefully you'll be interested enough. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. I will also be putting these videos on a separate playlist on my video channel, or on my YouTube channel. Let's get the words right, so that people who are more interested in the writing side of things, rather than me just rambling on, can focus in on that. And people who like to hear me just kind of talk about anything and everything can listen to these. And if you like both, you can listen to both. Today I will answer a few questions for you. Candace says, or asks, I have been listening to the Otherworld series again, and I'm wondering about Chase and Shara's daughter. Since Shara is queen and Chase has elf background and was distantly related to the queen, does that make Astrid eligible to take over the throne? No. It was mentioned earlier in one of the books that Astrid cannot, because she's not full-blooded elf. You have to be full elf to take over the throne in Elkanave. So how that wraps up, you'll see in Blood Bonds. But Astrid is not eligible to take over the throne from Shara. The elves in my world are kind of very snobbish in a way. They've lived a long time and they don't, like the Fae, they don't play by human rules. And the elves have a great deal of wisdom, but they don't always have street smarts, and they are not very flexible in many ways. That was my choice to make them that way, because honestly, in all societies, you're gonna find your bigots and your bad apples, and that includes Fae and Elf and Goblin and whatever. Let's see. Jennifer asks, what would you have chosen for a profession other than being an author? Well, let's see. I had a lot of things I was interested in. I've always wanted to be an author, as I said in one of the last videos, ever since I was a little girl. But I've also been interested in volcanology. You know, I could see myself studying that. I love volcanoes. I'm fascinated by them. I always have been. Paleontology. Again, dinosaurs. Big thing for me. Cross Jurassic Park and Dante's Peak and I'd be a happy camper. Archaeology in general. I'm always fascinated by the ancient Egyptians. I also studied and actually graduated college with a degree in theatrical management, as in stage management and direction. There was part of me that wanted to go on to Broadway. Not to be an actress, because I can act, but I loved directing. I absolutely loved directing. And I had to make a choice, because there just isn't enough energy to do both the writing that I wanted to do and the theater. So now I enjoy watching the theater. Kind of miss it. I do. I have pangs. But yeah, so I would probably ended up in theater. But I also didn't want to live in New York. And Broadway, I wanted to be, go to Broadway, but didn't want to live in New York and can't quite do both at the same time. So another question, Maura asks, mine is an off-the-book topic. Do her cats make her take computer breaks? You guys have seen Apple and Kaylee interfere with my videos. They do that with my writing. Sometimes they plop down between me and the keyboard. I just sort of type around them. Apple is able to get his blankie when he wants it. And I can type while he's doing that. They do interrupt me a lot. Sometimes I shut them out of my office. They don't like that at all, but once in a while it's necessary. I try to let them in though, because they like coming in here. I like having them in here. It's only when they get really problematic that I'm like, shoo, out. Throw their toys out into the living room, and when they run after them, I close the door. Mean mommy. Alyssa asks, will Jenna from Bewitching Bedlam have a spin-off series or a short? I love her character and would love to see daily life in the school she goes to. Okay. Cards on the table here. I had been planning that, actually. And then Bewitching Bedlam has not been selling well. In fact, it is my least best-selling series. Well, no. Bath and Body series, the very short-lived, non-paranormal mystery series, that's my least-selling series. Bedlam is after that. People just haven't taken to it, which surprises me because, yeah, I mean, I loved writing it. I have fun writing it, but it has probably 1/4 the readership that The Wild Hunt does, and Fury is sort of between Bedlam and The Wild Hunt. So while I do plan on writing more in both of Fury and Bedlam. They'll be interspersed throughout Wild Hunt books. Because frankly, this is my career and it pays bills, and I have to write what pays the bills. Luckily, I love writing the Wild Hunt, and I've got a ton of ideas, and I will be writing Raven's books too. But yeah, so you will still get Fury and Bedlam books, but not quite as often. Now, as far as Jenna, unless something miraculous happens and suddenly Bedlam sells like hotcakes, probably not. Kind of disappointed. I had some ideas for it, but then again, I've never been quite successful at writing YA, and I don't know if I could do it very well. It takes a special touch to be able to. It is not any easier than writing for adults. In fact, I think it's harder. And when I was a teenager, I wasn't the average teenager. I didn't go to high school. I had a nervous breakdown. I went to college when I was 15 and was on the road to California when I was 17 hitchhiking. So I didn't have any sense of what being a normal teenager was like. And I also don't have kids, so I have no clue of what it's actually like. Which means I don't think I'd be the best person to write YA. Therefore, those questions are answered. As I said, I'm going to be doing videos on the writing process and putting them on YouTube only, so subscribe to my channel there, and you will get all the notifications for these videos too, in case you missed them on Facebook, because so much goes by without even half the people in the group seeing it. The algorithms are much better than the Facebook page, but they still suck. Which is sad, but Facebook is Facebook. They're doing what they want. They have a right. It's their, it is their site, and if you use something for free, you get what you pay for a lot of times. Other than that, remember, Hallowed Hunt is available for pre-order. So is Blood Bonds. Hallowed Hunt I hope to bring out by February 18th. It says March 4th on the pre-order. If I can pull it back a couple weeks, I will, which would be a nice surprise if I can. I'm hoping. Cross fingers. Blood Bonds has a strict drop date of April 15th, and the audiobook company has it now. I don't know if it will be on Audible. I'm not quite certain how Blackstone distributes, so we'll see. But the print versions of both books should be available within a week or so after the ebook shows up, to answer that question, because I know that's come up a lot. And no pre-orders on print. That is not something I have access to at this point. I think that's about it for tonight. Have a wonderful February. And as I said, it's still snowing out here. Kind of exciting. And I'm gonna get busy. Bye-bye.